stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm, this very star. There we go. Get ourselves some Fantasia so we can turn ourselves into a bunny lady. Oh, we're already a bunny lady, aren't we? And we have ourselves car. Oh, what a walking mech. Flying is unlocked. You can now fly. Cool. I am the warrior of light. Yeah, okay, so it's the achievement I should have done it on. And so this is the beginning of the next one. But it's fine, right? The foreshadowing makes sense. Right. I've already introduced it. I've already decided where my cut is. Pick up this quest. I know you have scarce a chance to rest, but I'm afraid there's still work to do. I think the Ultima's weapon's destruction, 'twould seem, has served to embolden the beastmen, and we now seek to cool down their gods once more. Even as we speak, the Amalja, the Ixal, and the Kobolds are making preparation for their respective summoning rites, and that is but half of it. Much to our dismay, the free tribes were somehow all able to procure vast quantities of crystals. Oh, my turn to say something. Ahem. Basically, this means the primals will be stronger than they were before. Far stronger. Their previous incarnations will seem like pale imitations. The beast tribes, we believe, began hoarding crystals with a vengeance in the wake of Ultima Weapon's maiden appearance. You'll remember at the time it devoured 3 primals in one sitting. The Grand Companies are aware of the potential primal outbreak. Alas, due to the losses they incurred to ensure the succession of Operation Archon, they are ill-equipped to take any meaningful measure. Okay, so this is just the hard modes. After deliberation, the leaders concluded they must needs turn to us once more, to thee. The etheric waves that were observed in Mordona do not appear to bear connection to any beast tribe, yet much more still remains beyond our knowing. We must be prepared for all possibilities. I am loath to send you into the midst of danger again so soon, but none will have proven themselves more capable against primals than you. We want to take this mission, Naive. I am my bunny lady. You have my thanks. I truly do not know what we would do without you. Go ahead, Tancred. Ahem. But with circumstances as they are, I haven't had a chance to properly express my gratitude. I owe you my life, Naive. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. The sting of failures had left me feeling powerless. I wanted to be stronger, that I might do right by my fellow scions. But instead I caused you all no end of grief and suffering. I swear to you, it shan't happen again. Owing to everyone's ministrations, I am quite recovered now. I hope to return to my duties again soon. Done. Thancred's return marks the beginning of a new chapter for the Scions. Let us renew the fire in our hearts and continue to press ever forwards. Okay, there's a quest to get a weapon as well, isn't there? Now then, back to the matter of the primals. With no fewer than 3 of the beings threatening to appear, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. We must take it one sure step at a time. Orianger has the overview of the situation as it stands. Please speak with him to receive guidance on your mission. Cool. I read that one because they presented it like a cutscene, so. Price of Principles. Go. So we have 20 quests, I think. Naive, it pleases me to see you well. Do excuse me for interrupting, Naive. My lady, the gentleman from Ashgana Exports has just left. I understand why you didn't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this morning. Thank you, my lady. Gotta hurt my neck to look down like that. Ever since we defeated Gaius van Belsar about 5 minutes ago and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world have been following our every move, scarce remembering to blink. Where once we worked in secret with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer his complete support. The true embarrassment of riches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavour to engage us more subtly. Just it how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more of the brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve to a business dispute. Naturally, I refused him, as I have every other merchant of his ilk. Alas, the syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was with the goal of serving Eorzea, not the interests of the individual Eorzeans. Neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet, if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do the greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Baldessian colleagues have been generous beyond measure. We cannot expect them to... Oh yeah, so I've got to do... In the Realm Awoken, I did check this. It is the Good King Mogulmog questline, and it's the first stage of the tower. Forgive me, I did not mean to burden you, sir. No, I'm a rabbit lady. Yet my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult with the others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. And then I'll cut according to the episodes. But we're going to continue queuing up for stuff as well. No, before we queue up, I actually want to spend some money. I've got those thingies. I don't want to do... There is a quest to get like a really cool weapon. I don't remember how to get that quest, but I want that quest, obviously. But like, there's a bunch of things here we're also going to pick up. Oh, hang on. These are main quest lines. Recall you are meeting with the Admiral shortly after the Lominsians sent word of the summoning of Titan. Then mayhap you may recall my words to our host. I said unto Merlwib that her people had broken the treaty with the kobolds, and that the beastmen had justly responded, and that we'd been called to intervene in a conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke, in short, the truth. And wherefore did I speak it? Because owing no allegiance to Limsa, I felt no compulsion to allow the Lominsians to distort the facts to fit a narrative which justified their actions and absolved them of guilt. Upon this subject, Minfilia can expect a similar reply. Our many dalliances with city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path she contemplates would see us relinquish it entirely. Yes, it's cool actually seeing this plot, knowing how it ends now. Okay, I'm going to skip for this. This is just... I mean, it's good north, but... Oh, hang on. I thought it would be more than that. I should have just read it. It is the lot of the powerful to attract the covetous as well as the needy. Thus doth prudence dictate that those with power proffer aid with one hand, whilst the other resteth ever on their hilt. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioners' machinations, nay, not while the beast tribes do labour unseen, defiant, in defeat, to raise up their fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return stronger and bolder both, not that we shall be the ones to meet them. The sacred charge shall ever be ours. 'Tis but a pity that we are so few, and our fortune so finite. I've been receiving a lot of gifts lately, but Papalimo keeps making me send them back. It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly abandon your principles nice, you know? None can deny that we would benefit from more support, but if it comes at a cost of our principles, neutrality was ever the delicate matter. I've lost the count of the times I've had to explain to the people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie with the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fealty to Alder now, and have done with it. I'm quite sure Ida would enjoy the bribes. Fortune begets power, power fortune. That we, and especially you, have power is beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there is a growing belief among the refugees that Alamigo could be liberated, if only the Scions would commit their strength to the cause. Yet theirs is but one of many causes. We stand at crossroads, Naev. Each path is paved with good intentions, but where they lead is far from clear. Okay. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Okay, there we go. But that's just storm seals. So it's not the most interesting thing in the world, but I will do it. Okay, we're going to pick this up. This situation is not wholly unexpected. I, too, have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it is time I made my feelings known to the antecedents. Come along, Naev. Alphanod. Naev, is aught amiss? You desire counsel, and so you shall have it, Minophilia. The scions of the Seventh Dawn must leave Aldar. We must do what? So long as we remain within Aldan territory, we'll never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate have taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an Aetherite. They know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause, which is why it and others' favours will be denied us until we cooperate. If Aldar is no longer suitable, where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length and plant our banner in a place which all agree is beyond their borders. Mordona. Revenant Toll, to be precise. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of an additional benefit, it also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. What's cool is they're like, obviously this was made after they made the game, so they're like, fucking, could you put a crystal next to the headquarters, please? Mordona has a crystal. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You know, it makes sense as well. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we've developed a certain bond with Aldar and her people over the years. But I truly believe this to be the best course of action. As you yourself have observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community, forged through years of concerted effort. Aldar is our home, Alphanod. To cast aside everything we built and start anew in that desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. The decision is yours to make, Antecedent. I only ask that you recall the shared purpose which first moved us to found the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, which moved you to find the path of the 12 Heir, that we aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did, that makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much family as... That would be all, Alphanord. I'm sure you have some familial affairs of your own to attend to. Your concern is... and so this is her... Because we're going to learn about her mother. So she's just saying, fuck off, don't bring up family. Where's your sister, eh? Family. It's like, oh, well, I didn't mean to poke a bear. Your concern is most generous, but no, I've left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I could not very allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all. And also, I also like that him being incredibly smug here and being like, yeah, we could just do anything. All my plans is going to be addressed as well. I really like the writing to the 8th Astral Era plot. My only misgivings about it is that as soon as you get to Heaven's Ward, it kind of ignores quite a lot of it. It goes, okay, well, that's a very nice story, but we want to tell this story now. And I know they do that because they set up a villain and then they just say, oh, he's actually not important at all. And it's like, cool. Could you not have had your two sets of writers talk to each other? Like, it's already quite obvious this is a different writer now. It's a different main scenario writer than Realm Reborn. Because just the tone is completely different. and then Heaven's Ward has a different writer again. I would check that, but like, it feels pretty obvious. They set up a villain and then say, no, it's not him. And it's like, why would you do that? Why? Because it's really good. It's really good. The post, because I know people rush to Heaven's Ward, so like I'm looking forward to Heaven's Ward as well. But like, because people rush through, but like, I think they did a really good job of this, and they undid a lot of it. Your concern is most generous, but no, I have left them in the hands of men better suited. Okay, yeah. Moving on. Okay, first things first. We are going to use this. We'll queue up for stuff soon, but we might as well do all this first. Leave Aldar. Has it truly come to this? Oh, Naive, pray attention to Alphano. He is engaged in some business or other that requires your assistance. May be on your way. Alphano waits upon you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him that he shall have my answer in due time. It's 20 quests, but these 20 quests are long quests, right? But I think if I might be able to do all of Realm Awoken tonight, and then I'd be tempted to play more tomorrow. Confound it. She knows what must be done, and still she hesitates, all because of these fanciful rumours. I should explain. Minfilia's mother, well, adopted mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Fleur was her name, so you may know her better as the songstress of Aldar. She was a performer of singular talent, and much beloved by the people of Eorzea, not to mention a certain Charlian minstrel. As you might imagine, news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. Okay, so I said it's Good King Mogulmog. It's actually a really small part of this plot, I believe. It feels very much like, okay, we want to do this moving on. Like, this first plot is about, like, introducing all of the brand new themes that we've got to set up, which include moving the entire base and all that. But we also need a villain. You're going to need a raid boss. It's new. And Mogulmog is a great idea because it's like, oh, you know how they can summon primals? Those primals don't have to be real. They can just be ideas. And it's good enough. Like, that's the power of summoning. They don't have to have a prior idea. Because that's going to be important as soon as we talk about Shiva, right? Who is... yeah. Because it means also that those kids... Those stupid kids who wanted to summon one of the 12 could have done so. And that would have been a fucking terrible idea. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted by shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. A body was never found, only served to encourage speculation. Milfina. Fuck's sake. Minfilia, too, struggled... Cut out that. Minfilia, too, struggled at first to accept the truth, but as Falalam's absence stretched for months into years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, and at any rate, for whatever reason, rumours have once again begun to circulate that Falalam is alive and well. I don't know how you pronounce that. One of our informants, Father Iliad, sent word that a woman matching the songstress's description had been seen of late at the seaside resort of Costa del Sol. If we could succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubt that any worries that now plague Minfilia's heart might be assuaged. I mean to set forth for Lan Nocia at once. Let us reconvene in there and inquire with Master Gageruju as to the veracity of these rumors. I am Bunny. So it wants me to go to Del Sol, but I'm going to go to Revenant's Toll first. So we do have these Beast Tribe quests. I can't remember which one would be the first one. The Sylphs, presumably. So if I want to carry on a storyline, I should do the Sylphs first. But like, let's pick up these. Look at this outlandish man. Hang on. That's Sting, isn't it? Oh yes, of course, the Crystal Tower. Pleasant. Oddly garbed man. Okay, I'll read these because Crystal Tower is essentially canon now. Do I know you? Ah, unless I'm very much mistaken, you are the famed adventurer who bested the Gallian Empire's general, are you not? The great Naya Valterian herself. Amazing. More than a little serendipitous. One might even call it fate. I'm recently received word of a truly unique opportunity. You see, the opportunity, the like of which none but one of your proven could take advantage. Oh no, this is redo the thing, isn't it? The reward, not less than the accumulated knowledge of fallen civilization. The risk, a single mishap could cost you your life. What is a little danger to a storied hero such as you? A woman of absolute confidence in her own abilities stand to profit handsomely from this venture. No. I crave no recompense for my part in bringing this opportunity to your attention. The historic... Oh yeah, of course we wouldn't know what he looks like. Discoveries you shall make will be rewarded enough, I assure you. If my words have fanned the flames of your curiosity, I bid you seek a man by the name of Rambrose at St. Connacht's Find. It is he who stands at the doorway to untold marvels, awaiting the arrivals of their champion, bold enough to march across the threshold. Okay, so I know these queue times are awful as well, so we want to pick these up as soon as possible, just to queue for them. These are the hard modes. I'll take. And the hard modes, I remember the hard modes all being fun. But I don't know which hard modes are, were added. You know what I mean? I'd like, if I'm trying to stick within... Okay. Google A Realm Awoken patch notes.
That's what I found.
No, I didn't say that. It says aroma welcome. I'd see what you did there. Google A Realm Awoken patch. Because I want to do the 2.1 stuff. No, that's good. That's... No. Google A Realm Awoken patch.
I found it somewhere.
Okay. So I want the official website for it. Okay, I guess it's that. Don't play the video. Okay, so accept. So we've got the main scenario, which I'm doing, of course. Hildebrand, which I don't care about. This definitely wasn't designed for a phone. What else? Crystal Tower. I believe it is just Labyrinth of the Ancients. It's really cool because I've recently played Final Fantasy III. I played the 3D version. And I can now look up what these are inspired by. So that'll be fun. Adventuring. Oh, see, Duty Roulette, which I've been using all along. It's from 2.1. Treasure Hunt, Beast Tribes. Looks like Amalja and Sylphs. So I'll keep that in mind as well. Not a massive priority. What's Trials? Good King Mogul Mog, of course. Ultimate Weapon, that's the Ballad. And Extreme Primals. Okay. That's a lot. They added a lot in this. Dungeons. Barrow Sirius. Copperbell Mines. Orc. It's just those three. Okay. That's what I wanted to know. I want to only queue up for the 2.1 stuff. So it's Pharos that's interesting to me. So let me double check that. Hawk Manor, Copper Bell. I also remember fucking that being really difficult. Dawn may banish even darkest night, yet ever shall primal desires burn. Who sought... No, I'm not gonna sing it. Not gonna... No, I'm a bard as well. Lest you wonder, these are the words of the Archon Louis Soir. While not written as poetry, I find poetry within them nonetheless. Years ago when I arrived in this land, I besit... Okay, his gimmick is that he's telling stories, but he embellishes, but he is a powerful minstrel. So, like, it's like really difficult versions for the fights. Oh, he's well hard. I definitely didn't melt him in seconds. Oh, truly a worthy legend. So it really matches the writings of Archon Louis Soir. You know, I probably should read this. Okay. From an era long forgotten, a blade of midnight drawn, from a distant land uncharted, a warrior bears the dawn. There we go. Ultima's Bane. Cool. Wrath of Khan. Okay, all these have little plot lines as well. Again, I've done all these before and I did read them, which is why I'm skipping them as well. Once we get to like Heaven's Sword versions of these, I'm going to be less likely to rush through them. But presumably at that point I'll be paying as well. Okay, before we do anything, I do have loads of... Let's buy some shiny stuff. What's the difference between these and the other ones? I don't think I want weapons because I think a weapon quest is going to come along. What's the difference between that? These. Dust Bunny. Oh, they're cheap as well. I mean, I'd be a fool not to buy these. Okay, so I have 640. I should get this really expensive one, right? There we go. Corselet of aiming. Yeah. I want an entire gear set, don't I? That I think makes sense. Okay. There we go. I now come from the future. The gear set doesn't quite fit together in one cohesive unit, but like we'll get there. We'll get there. And I assume I don't have enough money. Right. Is there anywhere else I want to go? So if I queue up for stuff now, we still want to do, annoyingly enough, that, because it's level 40. Is it hard mode? That, but, only 15. It's worth much more than that. Okay. Oh, do I have to go to all these locations to unlock the hard modes? How do I get a Iron Duty version? Okay, I may have to find them. That's really annoying if that's the case. Then... Ah, it's called Maniac Manor. Okay, that's one of them. And we'll queue up for them. So let's triple check. Pharos. I don't know how you do that. So Copper Bells is the other one. And this... Ooh, hang on. Oh no, that's the Gridanian quest. Oh, we can double check. Don, it's the Gridanian quest. Up and down. We have an Odin. Odin! Oh, we won Odin! Although, again, Odin presumably didn't have a thing yet. I don't know, no, they introduced Odin, didn't they? Okay. Hang on, let's have a closer look at the map. Ah! Lancers Guild. Okay, let's go to the Lancers Guild. We also want to continue the plot, right? But that's just the Lancer Guild. There, John. I seem to remember there's somebody on one of these paths. Oh, also... Oh, I forget. I now have... I've never had one of these before. Wide-eyed fawn. Dust bunny. Dodo. Ooh. Let's if I get the cat, I'll keep the cat as well, because we've not had the cat out yet. There we go. We've got a wide-eyed fawn. This way, John. Other thing I want to do is if we check here, this summons a chocobo, and I actually wanted to summon a random mount. So, mount guide. Now we have a random button. Good. Cool. I like that that's baked in. That's not in Warcraft. You have to make your own macro for that. Yeah, so we have to pick up all these quests. After you release my lady from torment, brave to... Yeah. I'm trying to read them fast again. Seek entry into Hawk Manor. Why does this have to be a 3-part quest? Why could you not just let me in? All this time I could have been queued up. But I'm going to pick up all the 2 hard modes. Oh, I almost forgot I could fly. Yeah! Ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-da. Ha-ha! Ba-da. West? Oh, is it just telling me? No, I do have to go here. It's complete. Cool. I now have hard. Ultimate Ballad is there. Let's have a look at our quests. Is that? No, it's not that. Is that? I do have to do that. We're looking for the mines one, I believe. Okay, it'll be these. No. Ultimate Donor, okay. Pirates, no. Khan, green. Oh, okay, it's that one. Not necessarily to do these in order, but I like the idea of it. Yes, I feel a bit dumb that I could have just and we've got crystal. We might want to do the crystal storyline as well. We just have the most to queue for. Like that you're standing next to the place I need to go. Awesome. Copper Bell is available. Let's fly while I'm consuming stuff. No, I want to go back to install. Files. It's the Ultimate Weapon and Extreme finals. Okay, so we can do Wandering Minstrel. I'm just wondering, like that might be difficult. That I remember that being very hard. Also, I don't think I'm even allowed to queue up for it now that I think about it. Have a look at the quests. That's the one. Where is it? Okay. How do I make it my focus? I'll focus on this one. Fly round then, shouldn't I? It's all blurry. I could potentially program that blur. Pain in the ass though. I can see why they do it. Oh, and there's quests here as well. Lovely. That's a lev mate. I don't give a shit. Take the truck or keep a thing that I apparently do give a shit about. Right, my kettle is just about boiled, but like I just noticed there's a few viewers here, so I'm gonna continue onwards. I've got cold tea left. Yes. So what's this? Mambos. Oh, this would be a part of the crystal plot, so we'll pay attention to this one specifically. Why, if it isn't Naya Volturian herself. I was not expecting such a celebrated guest. To what do I owe this visit? I'm a rabbit, lady. You were directed here, you say, by a man clad in foreign garb. Well, the opportunity he spoke must surely refer to our latest anthropogeographical endeavour. Quite how he came to know of it is another matter. All knowledge of this project was supposed to be restricted by my organisation. But that is something for me to ponder in private. You are here now, and your services will, I am certain, prove invaluable. I must warn you, however, the venture we have in mind is no simple excavation. An unprepared for or incautious adventurer could very well find herself on an unplanned and unpleasant journey to Thal Solemn's halls. Knowing this, do you still wish to lend us your cooperation? Rabbit lady. I rather thought you'd say that. Your courage is scarcely a secret. Now the first... Nayev, I thought it was you. What brings you to St. Conax? Don't tell me the Alliance has sent you on another realm-shaking, history-making mission to lay low an apparently insuperable foe, yes? No? Ah, I see you two are already acquainted. That as well. Must Gorland, our intrepid hero, caught wind forthcoming expedition, the one I just said was super secret, and has kindly pledged to assist us. She has she? Glad to have... Oh, I see. Sorry, I thought he was talking about Sid. I'll take that back, that sarcasm then. Glad to have you on board, Nayev. You don't have the faintest idea what you volunteer for, do you? Very well, let us begin from the beginning. The sons of St. Coinac are tasked with unearthing the secrets of the long-fallen Allegan Empire. This present endeavour aims to delve more deeply into the civilization's mysteries than ever before. Ah, but I know that look. In the event that you feel ill-equipped to contribute much on the subject of Allegan archaeology, I invite you to recall your encounter with Ultima Weapon. That mechanical monstrosity represented a feat of engineering far beyond aught Garlemald can presently achieve. Nero Tolskeva simply awoke it. I mention this by way of a reminder that you have had you've got first-hand experience, extensive, with a notable Allegan relic. In short, you're practically an archaeologist. Yeah, that's totally how that works. Now, to the core of the matter. Here in Mordona, there stands an entire Allegan structure which we've yet to investigate. Somehow, I speak, of course, of the Crystal Tower. After witnessing the destructive capabilities of Ultima Weapon, and from the lesser moon Dalamud before it, it seems wise to treat any remnants from that era with utmost caution. They must be analysed, monitored, and above all, kept from falling into the wrong hands. To put it plain, I have no wish to see another megalomaniacal legatus wield one of those weapons. It was this a thought which first moved me to contact the Sons and propose that the tower be explored. For several millennia, the Crystal Tower remained hidden, buried deep underground. But like so many other things that were better left undisturbed, the structure was freed from its stony prison by a great upheaval which accompanied by the coming of the Seventh Umbral era. It now stands revealed in all its splendour, a gleaming spear of crystal pointed at the bosom of the heavens. I love it. I love the interpretation of this. So in Final Fantasy III, before you could go fight Dude for the first time, you had to get past like 8 statues, was it? Or 4? And it was just a bit your ship had to fly. Yeah, before you could go to the Crystal Tower, you had to collect the crystals. You know, the 4 elemental crystals. And they disposed of 2 towers each. Or it might have been 8 crystals. My point is, they've interpreted it, and that's cool. We believe the tower to be a repository of much of the ancients' wisdom. Unfortunately, its entrance is guarded by formidable defences. We cannot go so much as peep through the keyhole, much less set foot inside. These defences take the form of statues carved into the likenesses of giant swordsmen, the 8 sentinels, yes, as our sons are wont to call them. It's the first barrier we must overcome. You call them what? Yeah, we call them that. Why not simply fly over them with an airship, you ask? It's been tried before. Any vessels that ventures too close to the tower is blasted out of the air. We either destroy those statues or the front door. is forever beyond our reach. My colleagues and I are ill-suited to negotiating such deadly hazards. Thus, if we are to gain access to the tower's secrets, we must needs employ the services of an experienced adventurer. It will be difficult and dangerous, Naive, but I can think of no finer woman for the task. Funny. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you had the taste for these deadly escapades. I look forward to working with you again. There is much and more to be done before we can begin the expedition proper. Let's take some time to prepare yourself, and I shall explain the challenges that lie ahead. Is 11, so I have to worry about queues and stuff. First objective is to reach the entrance to the Crystal Tower. As previously mentioned, however, this will prove no easy task. The entrance is guarded by powerful defense mechanisms, each utilizing one of the 4 elements of fire, water, wind, or earth. Anyone attempting to simply stroll past these sleeping sentinels invites swift obliteration. Based on Master Garland's analysis, however, we are reasonably certain that the attacks of these lethal contraptions can be reflected using a crystal of the corresponding element. Naturally, these crystals must be of surpassing clarity, free from their slightest impurities, much like the flawless specimens used by the beastmen, the primal summoning rituals. Ahem. Mayhap I should have said exactly like the specimens they use. Were there any other way? We would not ask you of this, but we need someone to enter the Beast Tribe stronghold and liberate the perfect crystals. For the moment, I will have you focus on obtaining 2 of the 4 crystals we require. Pray make for La Nocia, where the Sapper spawning grounds and the Ugamaro mines are located. It's funny because I just went to those 2 places. We will be certain that the materials used in the Beastman's sacred rituals will be well defended. Whether you choose to venture there alone or with companions, I'll leave for your discretion. But whatever you do, please be careful. Cool. But that is a quest. That is a Levmet. Don't give a shit about that. Oh, I'm looking at these. Got one. I've got one. So I am now going to queue up for the things I said I was going to queue up for ages ago. So we have Hawk Manor, Copper Bell. I've done the Wanderer's Palace. Was that added later? Oh well, I've done that already. And we want Solemn Trinity as well. Let's. I'll leave the Minstrel's Ballad. I'm reading that. I don't think I'm allowed. No, I totally am allowed to go there. Why? That's much harder than everything in the Crystal Palace, which Crystal Tower. Like much harder. Everything from Realm Reborn. So everything from the post Umval era is much easier than the Minstrel's Ballad, I found. Anyway, we're going to carry on the main storyline for a bit. Because it shouldn't be that difficult to get through this. And we don't. But I wanted to have stuff to queue up for as well, and exciting doing dungeons, of course. That is Levmet. What is that then? That's a livery muggle. I don't have anything for you. Okay, fair enough. What was our main quest? Why is it not going? I'm confused. Oh, he's right there. Oh, sweet siren of the sands, my Miqo'te muse, why have you forsaken me? Titan's bane, Naive, what brings you to my humble resort? Blahaming, you mean to tell me the goddess made flesh who dwelt along us until so very recently was the songstress of Aldar? Egads, woman, if I had known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost and never let her leave. Like Gagaru very much. Oh, hello, Calexis. Oh, for shame, to think that she now plies her trade for the riffraff off to the west or wherever she said she was going. It's a tragedy, I say. A tragedy. Tragedy. Why do I reference that version of that song and not the other? West, is it? Thank you, Master Kikaruju. Your information will serve us well. That said, there were a number of How long have you been back for? Okay. Not that long, a couple of minutes, but I missed it. There are a number of places that she could be. I shall begin my search by the docks and see if any witnesses might have some knowledge to spare. I would be most appreciative if you could travel onto Wineport and do the same. Yes, yeah. I would agree to that. Let's go to Wineport. I watch wrestling, although I didn't watch much of it for the pandemic, because turns out audiences are kind of important for that sort of thing. And any sort of repeatable arm action is super important to getting a character over. Like, quite a lot of it can just be pointing and stuff, but you've got to have something. But having it make sense is great. But like, yes, those sorts of anything that you can repeat. If your goal is to get over, in parlance of wrestling. Why is it not showing the things on the map? Then yes, that sort of thing is very useful. Well, if it isn't Naev, the saviour of Wineport, to what do we owe the pleasure? Ah, yes, we did receive a customer matching her that description. She was a delight to behold, to give the woman her due, but her perfume was so ghastly, I had no choice but to eject her from the premises, interfering with tastings, you understand. She is your quarry, why not consult your blind associate? His olfactory perception is without peer. Given that I could smell the woman from the mile away, I dare say he could smell her from 10. Oh, he's nicer than he used to be. I guess I did save his business. Yay, flying chocobo! Oh yeah. No, Eh? Want to know if I've seen a Miqo'te lass by the name of I wish. I haven't seen any lass of any description. I was on and then I was off again. For far too bloody long, eh? Excepting yourself, of course. Why is this not working? I'm not too far away. It lies. I see you have had grand adventures since we've last spoken. You must share them with me sometime. The girl from a little while ago, one does not forget a perfume like that. So robust and intoxicating, yet simultaneously familiar, reminiscent of a bloom native to these parts, in fact. I've said as much when we spoke. She complimented me on the powers of observation and asked me where she might find some of the flowers. I told her to follow the road south into Raincatcher Gully and then head east after crossing the second bridge. The flowers which grow in the shade of the cliff are the strongest scent, you see. If you make haste, you may yet find her there. Then we shall make haste. No, I don't want to close it. I just want to, like, tab. Why is this not working? How do I tab? Okay. I don't even tell what that is. I've zoomed out a bit. South. No! Ah, fuck it. We'll just go south, though. Tab. Oh, whatever. Sure we'll recognise it soon. Giant Pelican, we need you. That's a wrong button, John. Sure, not the most important quest in the world. I do want to get these hunting logs. Oh, she's right there, actually. Thank you, giant pelicans. I will reward you for telling me where to go by killing some of your rivals, leaving the surviving pelicans to prosper. Don't worry, you don't have to thank me. I sense more pelicans are needed. I mean, as rewards go, it's a tangible reward. I mean, sort of. Cake or death. The death sounds like XCOM. Delicious death. Right. Where was Flalam? Bridget. Okay. Flamin. There's a hoary Gorbu. How dare you be so hoary? Okay, I'm not going to struggle with this, am I? My chocobo. There we go. I'm in your debt, stranger. I did not realize my activities had aroused the Gubu's ire until it was too late. Their oils can be used to make perfume, you see, and I am a rabbit lady. Also, the other stuff. Flamin? I hope you like Flamin too. No, that's something else. Sorry, I just read the rest of the cake quote. No, you said death. I don't... Who are you? Whom do you serve? It appears you've already found our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. The songstress of Aldar, I presume. Minfilia, or should I say, Ascilla, is looking for you. Ascilla? You're the very picture of health, milady, yet the world thinks you're dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is, why? Not everyone who endeavours to find me does with the best intentions, child. You will be pleased to know that I fully intend to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Oh, well, that does please me, more than you know. But tell me, sojourns into the forest of La Nocia side, when exactly will the time be right? When I deem it so. You imagine I travelled all this way on a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers to use in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity? Would you interrogate me further? My apologies for the interruption. Anyway, now that we have, which we came for, might we continue this conversation in a safer locale? Wineport, maybe. Ooh. Seems those parties aren't appearing. Which doesn't bode well for trying to complete this all in one night. So we have a lot of plot to do anyway. This is not at all how I envisioned it. I can scarce begin to imagine what emotions will go through Minfilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. I'll take... I'll take that one, I guess. Flamin has made her peace in his bed. Oh, that was quick. You say my daughter awaits us in Vesper Bay, yes? I've kept her waiting long enough. Let's be off with the next ferry. I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Understood. Come with me. It would be my pleasure to escort you to the Waking Sands. Oh, but I'm gonna just teleport there. Oh, the game's just sick of me traveling to places and just gonna teleport me. Okay, this. Antecedent, you have a guest. Lamin. Ascilla. Ascilla. Whatever. I haven't seen her like this in years, Naive. I am a smug rabbit. I never truly believed it when they told you you were dead, but what kept you away for so long? The Imperials came for me, as I always knew they would, and so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest their pursuit of me endanger you and for our cause. I could think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. And continue it you did, achieving things I would not have imagined possible. I follow your every success, celebrated in secret. It's like, yeah, in a cupboard. Yeah, they won. I'm so proud of you, Ascilla. I've learned from the best. Brian! Ooh, I have a gift for you. We can skip to this part, I guess. Hang on. Salsetta perfume, you remembered. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If I ever lost sight of you, I could find you again just by following my nose. I did not think it was made anymore. Must have gone to so much trouble. It was no trouble for me, darling. Oh, crap. Okay, let's go. I fear I cannot... Okay, we'll get there again. And... cool. Hard mode. Oh, look, it's been taken over by the dust bunnies. Not completely, though. There's still hackathon chairs. Oh, I remember these being fun. Oh, don't. Yeah. Poison that. I like how everyone adjusts. You. Oh, I have somebody did it. I'm going to face the wrong way around. That ninja. Looks fine on the big guy though. Cool. Nice. It seems to be flowing reasonably well. No, I don't want to split apparently. Oh, we're all sprouts. Delicious sprouts. Okay, I will. another round. Like so. Yeah, the crafty's brigand, please. What's going on? Take out this collapsed rock. Oh. That's poor timing. I know it wasn't. Take the go with these miners. I'll keep that other ability for the boss. You all here? Ooh. Stop hoarding that stone, it's for everyone! Bloody stone hoarder. You think other people don't want stone? Literally why people came here, to be honest. Oh, what bastard. The maps are different as well, aren't they? Yeah. Poison this rock. No point poisoning the rock, it goes down too quickly. Okay. Still using these sort of rush tactics. Make me slightly nervous, but if the group's good enough to do that, then the group is good enough to do that. Others, cool. Cool. And collapsed rock. I don't want to be standing there. I guess we don't want to be on the fire. Seeing a lot of spread out. Is this the Screaming Dark, I assume? Oh, but if it would just walk straight into... It's kind of nerve-wracking. Okay, probably not nerve-wracking then. Yeah, this is kind of a cool boss. Just pushes you along. There we go. Level up. Can now get my next class quest, apparently. We will leave that though, because that is a Heaven's Ward thing. I'll pass on that. Then we have the Crying Dark. Do we jump down? Oh, so I think we're doing this backwards, right? That's a cool moment. By God's beard. I enjoyed being the trendsetter there. Yeah, it's subtle, but like they've certainly grown in, you know, their designs. Fuck, that was like the not button I wanted to press. This would be the Crying Dark, I assume. Oh, that wall crasher. He just loves his favourite thing, wall crashing through walls. And not to be confused with the party crasher. Right, dickhead. He does it by crashing through walls. They're basically the same thing. Cool. Slime puddle. Need. Go, slime puddle. Go, go, go. Yes! Okay, it's go, go, grab, golem. Use Waymaker job. How do I do that? Okay, he's gonna do that. I'm gonna shoot him as well, just in case. We stand back. I'm assuming we stand back. Oh, there's a kindling sprite. How does that work? I'm just gonna keep hitting him while we figure that out. Oh god, somebody's... I don't remember this. I don't think I ever did this one. No, I must have. I think it's just not one I've queued up for a million times. Yeah, I'm gonna... That's not the button I wanted to press. Yeah, I'll pick up a bomb when I get a chance. Shit. I'll have to wait. Except. Not bad. I don't know how to use them. this fight kind of difficult. We can kill him the old-fashioned way, and I'm hoping somebody else actually knows what they're doing. God. Bomb. I put a bomb down there. Okay, something worked because he's got no health now. Cool. Biggie is small, but Biggie's heart is big. Oh, there's Biggie. Biggie's too young. Aww. Why did we kill Biggie? That just seems mean. Oh, we get tombstones for this. Oh, what else? What do I know that from? Pass. Pass. Hey, I got the slime and I'm happy with that. Let's go down. Mix. Lots of things here. Oh no, because this is the end of the dungeon. I guess it's just like a remix of the dungeon then. I'll read it, I guess. Poison the stone hoarder. That's what he gets. He knows that stone's not his. Gotta share it. I mean, to be fair, these were like a slave race, so like, it's kind of theirs. We're kind of the baddies in this situation, I'm pretty sure. Ooh. He doesn't have the toxin on. I want that. Fuck. Missed. It's the absolute worst doing that. No, you don't have time. You don't have time. Actually, I totally did have time. Read, I don't know. I'm nowhere near the fight, but neither is another one of us. There's Uranus. He's got a hammer and he's got an eye patch. And he's angry. Hold throne again. Play a song. There we go, we're using all our abilities. Wiggly wigglies, cute, cute. Puny ones. There is some crystallized rock. I wonder what it's for. Enemy approaches. There appears to be a worm in here. I didn't like that move at all. Ah. Oh no, this does. Fuck. I keep trying to get out. Oh, two of us are dead. Fuck. That's quite hard. I've got a thing that stops me from doing those sorts of abilities as well. Oh, I bought out the back other one. Must have thought he was more useful. Why is Tito standing in the sand? Use the finisher. What does LB mean? Welcome. No. He died again. Yeah, it's difficult. UD LB. Accept. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that, I panicked. Fuck, I immediately died, I'm sorry. Nah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Limit break. Wanted me to do limit break. Yeah, I get it, but I immediately died. Cool. This is officially more stronger than Ultima. But I need to use my spell when it starts doing that, I think. And possibly just use the limit break then. So yeah, I should just dive out. to use this opportunity to pee. Yeah, we're not getting stuff done tonight, are we? Fuck! That was the wrong button. Play both songs. That was really stupid. I still don't know what the crystals are for. Guess I grab him, drag him to him. Ah, that's unlucky. It's probably wipe, I guess.